Friends, welcome to Thirukkural English Couplet TV. We have been seeing from first chapter to 133 chapters. We have completed 10 chapters in Thirukkural. I have been explaining the Thirukkural in view of the translation which I have made. The translation which I have made is in the same way as it has been written by Thiruvallur. Thiruvallur has written in 4 plus 3 words is a Thirukkural. He has used one grammar called Kural Venba. The same Kural Venba grammar is used for this translation, and I have used one more English definition, grammar definition, that is for couplets. And using these two grammars, I have made this translation possible, and this has 4 plus 3 words. The first line has 4 words, second line has 3 words. So 4 plus 3, 7 words. This is called a 7-word translation. And I have used a semantical approach for translating Qurans. Semantical approach is it is translated according to the meaning. This has been translated according to the meaning given by Thiruvallur. That is, the spirit of Thiruvallur has been brought out in this translation in these Qurans, couplets. This is called a Thirukkural English couplets. So you can better watch my previous video, introductory video first before coming to this one. So it will be of use if you go through all these videos, and better start with the introductory video. Now we have seen 10 chapters, and now coming to the 11th one. 11th one, we are taking all 10 Qurans, couplets together in a single video. That way we will be able to understand it very easily, because each Quran is interlinked with each other. All Qurans are interlinked with one another. That's why it's rather easier for us to understand. That's the reason of my taking all these Qurans in a single video this way. Now let's see. First one. Helping the unknown brings heaven and earth closer. Helping the unknown brings heaven, earth closer. So here he is giving this title, being grateful. So in the previous one we saw the pleasant words, how we have to use pleasant words. Now we have come to the next chapter, that is being grateful. Being grateful. Helping the unknown brings heaven, earth closer. So he is giving us the clear picture how heaven and earth will come closer to the person who is helping helping unknown people. So if you are helping the unknown people, that means that you are closer to the earth, heaven as well. So heaven and earth will help you out. That's the meaning of it. So helping the unknown brings heaven, earth closer. Next Quran, second Quran says, small timely help looks larger than world. The world is larger, but small timely help looks larger than the world. That means if help is done in a way required in a particular time, that will be appreciable, and which seems to be larger, greater than even the world. So the help is greater and larger than the world itself. Smaller, timely help looks larger than world. That way it has been translated. So Vallabhar is recommending that type of help to persons. First he said unknown persons. If you help unknown persons, that means that you are closer to earth and heaven. So next one, you help to a needy person is greater than the world itself. Next Quran says, the sands expectations of returns help excels ocean. if you do help, if you start helping somebody without any expectation, without any returns, that means that it is a greater help. That means it excels ocean. That means it's greater than the ocean. First he said it is greater than the world itself. Now the ocean, it is deeper than ocean. It is greater than ocean. It excels ocean. Whatever way you can take, it's deeper than ocean. It's greater than ocean. Whatever way, because it excels ocean. He says. This fourth one. Those small help rendered, recipient feels greater. Those small help rendered, recipient feels greater. Maybe small help, but the recipient, I mean the person who gets the help, thinks that it's greater help because he is in need and he wants that help and he is given that help at that time. He would think that it is a greater help because the person that is a recipient, he has been given this help because he was in need, and the need has been at least partially met out. So even the small help will be appreciable. So do that. You do at least even small help. Next Quran. Help is measured through recipient's worth. So now he comes to the next one, that is 105. Help is measured through the recipient's worth. The worth of help is measured through the recipient's worth, not to the giver's worth. Because you can give it to somebody who would return or who would give it back one day. That doesn't mean that you have helped them. So if you give to somebody who is not able to give it back, that is a real help. So recipient's worth is important, through which this help is measured. That's very important. Help is measured through the recipient's worth. So worth, how worthy is important for measuring that help rendered. 106. Forget not blameless help. Forsake not adversity friendship. Forget not blameless help. Don't forget blameless help. So you help. That help should not be blamed. Don't forget that to do it. Forsake not adversity friendship. So adversity means a friend who is in crisis. Don't forget to help him. Don't forget to help him. Forsake not adversity friendship. That is very important. He says 107. Born agains remember those who remove their tears. Born agains remember those who remove their tears. This is another Quran which is translated this way from Elumai Eluburappum Ulluvar Tankan Vilumum Tudaitavar Nattu. This has been translated born against. Born against. Born against. This resembles one sage's verse that goes like this. நீட்டை புனைந்த நீராட போய் என்ன நீ மனமே மாற்றி பிறக்க வகையறிதா இல்லையே மாமரை நூல் ஏற்றி கிடக்கும் 7 கோடி மந்திரம் என்ன கண்டாய் ஆற்றில் கடந்து துறை அறியாது அலைகின்றாய். I think Patinathar has sung this. He has said this. He says, you have been doing a lot of things which are not good if you are not able to be born again. That means if you come out of the river wherein you have been struggling like anything, you have to come out of that river in which you are struggling like anything. That is, you have to come out of that life in which you are struggling. That means that you are born again. You come out. That means you are born again. So those people who are born again, this born again is being spoken of by Jesus Christ in the Bible. Born again. You have to be born again to enter into heaven, Jesus used to say. Born again, so remember those who remove their tears. So people who are born again, always remember, the people who are born again always remember those people who remove their tears, because they don't forget what you have done to them. That is a real mentality, mood, and the attitude of those people who are born again. Born again means they have come out of the sins they were committing previously. They have come out of all those and they have now decided not to do that, though it is not possible easily, and they try themselves and they come out of it. They try to come out of it and they will come out. They will be coming out because they will be known as born agains. So born agains. Next one, 108, not good, forgetting help, save an injury. It is not good to forget the help rendered to you, except one thing, that is the injury given, or the injury made to you, or when you were injured, that may be forgotten, but not the help. Never should you forget the help rendered to you, given to you. You can forget only one thing, that is injury done to you. And 109, murder like injury disappears on remembering help. So he goes to that extent, saying that even the murder like injury disappears on remembering help. If you could remember help rendered, the murder like injury even disappears, goes off. So that even goes off. The murder like injury, that is the greatest injury done, that even goes off if you could remember the help rendered to you, on remembering help. So help is very important, and the help rendered and the help received, both are spoken over here by Thiruvalluvar. And he says murder like injury disappears. That even goes, that remembrance even goes when you start remembering of the help rendered to you. So that's very important, he says. And 110, the last one, where he says every fault is forgiven, yet not ingratitude. Every fault is forgiven, yet not ingratitude. Only one, every fault is forgiven. You can forgive all the fault done to you, yet not ingratitude. Only one fault cannot be forgiven, that is ingratitude. என்னந்தி கொண்டார்க்கும் ஈவுண்டாம் ஈவில்லை செய்நந்தி கொண்ட மகற்கு. This is said in Tamil. We cannot forget one thing, ingratitude. Except this, everything can be forgiven. Whatever is very particular about this ingratitude. Ingratitude cannot be forgiven, other things can be forgiven. Thank you.